Crab Orchard is about 44,000 acres in size, very diverse area of habitats and also diversity of uses of the refuge. We have large portions of the refuge that are forested. We have an agricultural program. We have 3 large reservoirs that are used for fishing, boating, and other recreational opportunities. Over 800,000 visitors a year, and a lot of those folks come to enjoy the various wildlife-dependent recreational activities.
A habitat management plan really serves as a plan to guide us as biologists, and it creates transparency with the public as to how we're managing their public lands. Climate change has the potential to really impact how we meet our goals and objectives moving forward.
We worked with Crab Orchard to incorporate climate change considerations into their habitat management plan using the Adaptation Workbook that we developed as part of a suite of resources for natural resource managers. We provide them with a menu of potential adaptation strategies from which they can select to help reduce vulnerability.
Some of the impacts that are anticipated, what the modeling shows, is warmer winters and wetter springs with drier summers and more heavy rain events. So it could change the composition of our forest.
It can change some of our management windows. It can affect what types of invasive pressures we're facing.
There may be more southerly type species that might be moving into this area. So there's pluses and minuses to the changes that climate change might bring to us as far as how we would adapt our management through the habitat management plan.
One thing we've started with is thinking about future reforestation efforts. Do we need to maybe plan for different tree species or different ratios of tree species that might be a better mix for future conditions as opposed to present conditions? And we've kind of had the same conversations now about prescribed burns. With some of these changes, we would expect our patterns of prescribed burning might happen at different times of the year than they do right now.
One of the things we talked about as we worked through this workbook is that our area is potentially going to see these bigger summer storm events, and that hits something really personal for Crab Orchard because in 2008 we suffered a derecho, or what is also known as an inland hurricane, and we had pretty devastating effects to our forest, a lot of wind-thrown trees, a lot of debris down. Some of the strategies we talked about is having a plan to promptly go in and revegetate sites after disturbance. Even when we remove invasives now, trying to go in and plant natives. We hear about climate change all the time, but what does it mean for us as land managers? You know, what this process was really great for was identifying these strategies and giving us as managers a toolbox moving forward to ways that we can be adaptable in light of climate change.